right, so this one says hydraulic engineers in the US will often use as a unit of volume the acre foot. So you've got an area times length. So that makes sense that it would be a volume. And it's defined as the volume of water that would cover 1 acre of land to a depth of 1 foot. So if I can just draw what they're talking about there. Let's say you've got an area A, which is an acre. So 1 acre. And then if you were to extend that in space upward by 1 foot, so you'd have a height 1 foot, then this would be what is known as a volume of A times H, which would be the acre foot. Let's see. So let's say that during a thunderstorm, 6 inches of rain fall in 2 hours on a town of area 52 kilometers squared. What volume of water in acre feet fell on the town? And they give a little conversion here. That 2 there is supposed to be, of course, a superscript. Okay, so it's a little bit of a conversion problem, but it's also a dimensional analysis type of thing where you have to analyze the geometry of it and all. So one thing I would start with something like this would be just, since they're asking us for the volume, I'd start with the idea that a volume is an area times a height. And from there, I'd plug in the things that I was given. Like, they gave me the area, 52 kilometers squared. They also gave us a height, so we could just substitute those things in. So for the area, 52 kilometers squared, and then the height, 6 inches. That's going to give us our volume in kilometers squared times inches. All right, so what I'm going to do is, within my expression, I'm going to introduce the conversion factors that are necessary to fix the units. So let's convert from kilometers squared to acres. Conversion factor will be a fraction where I want to get the kilometers squared gone, so I'm going to put the kilometers squared on bottom. That way these would cancel. And I want to produce acres, so I'm going to put these on top. I'm going to go back to the problem where they had talked about the relationship between kilometers squared and acres. And just put those numbers in with my conversion factor. So it's 1 acre, 0.004047. Alright, and it's going to require one more conversion factor to get rid of the inches. So I'm just going to attach one more. Put the inches on bottom, and then put what I want on top, which would be feet, because they're trying to get me to express it in acre feet. And I know that there's 12 inches in a foot. All right, so it's just about like taking a normal calculation, but throwing the unit exchanges in with the problem in a nice, concise way. All right, looks like my volume is going to be 6,400 acre feet. So notice how I used the right number of sig figs. I used 2 sig figs because they had given 2 in the height. Okay, that's 6.0. But yeah, 2 sig figs would be good for this. And that's my final answer.